Are you telling me that after 7 years together, you still get aroused by the same woman?
I do. How often do you do it?
Oh, it's different now because we got the kids.
I peed.
Early in the morning, clouds
Hi,
are
hon.
jumping on.
How was your day?
Usual?
I want to speak to a manager. I'd like to complain about how hot the waitresses are here.
Yours?
Good. Trainer really blasted my glutes.
You are not buying some 20-year-old broad a motorcycle.
And this girl makes me feel young again.
Bang, bang.
She's a kid. Buy her a Hello Kitty book.
Whoever small ideas.
Jason and I are seriously considering getting a divorce.
And that is why we are going to go here.
It's Disneyland for adults.
You guys are gonna have a blast.
Actually, we have found a great group rate.
This looks like a screensaver.
They got fish that you can see through the floor.
Welcome to Eden, your itinerary.
A couple of skill building at 6 a.m. I think there's a misunderstanding here. We signed up for the fun stuff.
You either partake of the entire package or have none of it.
Let go. Give in. Give up.
I never wanted to be a director for the sake of the title, or just to say, oh, I've done that, or be a director. It was, I think, really the right opportunity at the right time and a chance to work again with Vince. We've made a lot of movies together as producers. We did 4 Christmases and Break Up. We did the movie Made, and so this was an opportunity. It was, an idea that he had of 4 couples with very relatable, real issues in their lives, going to an extreme place to get a chance to work on their marriages, and that was a really appealing idea to me. And he had worked out a lot of the story in his head and really had the 4 guys himself, Jon Favreau, Jason Bateman, and Faizon Love in mind. And it also had an opportunity to shoot in a pretty beautiful place. So that package, when presented to me and he asked me, was a pretty quick answer of yes.
Usually you shoot very long hours and it's not as glamorous as it looks. This movie is 100% as glamorous as it looks. It's easy to wake up at sunrise because you're in the middle of the beautiful Pacific Ocean, and it's absolutely just breathtaking.
Have a couple of drinks, put on some nice music, swim, talk about the day, what could we do this, could we do that. It was great. It was like Frank Sinatra in the 60s in Vegas.
We shot for 5 weeks there and then 7 weeks back in LA, so all of our exteriors were done in Bora Bora. And it was consistently about 80 or 90 degrees. Sometimes it got hotter, but I love the heat, so I was happy. And we basically went to work and laughed all day.
Why are you wearing trousers?
I explained to the guy in the dress that I didn't have any drawers on.
Yes, but this exercise is about owning your body. Please, take off his pants.
I'm not ready to pounce today.
Yes,
I don't have any drawers. Hold there.
Sorry.
Voila! Wonderful!
Is his junk out?
Yep.
Is his junk literally out of his pants?
Yep.
Now it's a party.
You have a bunch of middle-class folks with regular issues and problems and children and the economy and, trying to make ends meet and fidelity and infidelity, and that's what they're struggling with, and that's what a lot of people struggle with. Actually, right now going through, what do they call it?
I just kind of think it's a beautiful story about not just relationships, but about friendships.
Torture, I mean, what do they call that thing?
You grow up, if you couple off, then you start to sort of couple off with other couples, and you have a group of couples that hangs out together, and it's sort of, the same thing as you did when you're single, except now everybody's part of a pair.
We sit down in
Marriage counseling.
Yeah. So going through that, which is actually good because it gives you a choice. It says, oh, maybe I shouldn't hang out with those strippers after work. Maybe I should go straight home. Maybe having drinks on the beach with these new girls are wrong.
It really runs the gamut of each sort of typical problem that relationships deal with, that everyone sort of felt before. Fidelity, wanting to stay young, working too much, or focusing only on the kids and not connecting. And I think that it's a very relatable problems that they sort of touch upon, and how none is worse than the other, but it's all about communicating with your partner.
Well, yeah, that's good. That's good. Very nice posture. Yes. Encouragement. So I will transfer you my energy. I will transfer my karma. Here is my karma on you.
Jason!
You have a great aura. Yes.
Jason!
Encouragement. Yes. This is a great way to stretch.
Yeah.
You see? You could do this with your partner at home. Let's ride this energy out.
Yeah.
Yes, this fire has just started, and we will not put it out.
What is he doing?
I don't really know that pose.
Everyone knows what they're doing. They know what the intent of the scene is, and then you can just try to make it better than what's on the page. And these actors are able to do that, and they're able to bring these characters to life, which was so nice. And each actor really brings their own strength to that. And they're all friends in their own right. So you have a natural chemistry that's on screen.
It was a little bit of a boys' club, but not in a bad way. It was a little bit of a boys' club that loved to make everybody laugh.
John and Vince were like, look, you know, we're writing this, but you have to play this totally opposite than you would do it.
The girls were a little bit intimidated, I guess. I can only speak for myself, but I was not having known any of the other girls. But it was a very supportive, very collaborative environment. I think if you're making a movie and no one's laughing on set, then it's probably not a comedy. And we had so many outtakes, and there are so many shots that I personally ruined because I was laughing in the background, because you can't keep a straight face around some of these guys.
Ah, but perhaps this will warm up the evening.
What is that?
It's an island rum, infused with the essence of the coconut fruit. Delicious. Yes, you like?
Very much.
Yes.
Oh, that's yummy.
It is yummy.
It's yummy, 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 isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, slow down there, killer.
You see, this island has so many hidden curiosities.
You know, it is good to have a drink and have a good time.
Then do it.
This is what they do, is go get drunk and margaritas all up in their face, you know, and party. That's what I did.
I've never, I don't drink, and just because I'm allergic to alcohol, so it's not fun for me. But I was never much of a party animal. I think I'm much happier when I'm in a group of close friends and couples.
A lot of groups of friends are now planning on going to this movie, like as groups, because I think it's a very relatable kind of group of people, and folks can relate to, okay, I know what it's like to have friends, and have friends confiding in you and leaning on you about what the problems are, and do I not say, if a friend said this and I've got to be friends with your wife and I don't want to know. So there's a complexity to that, which is fun. And they are all genuinely friends, so that nice chemistry translated to the screen.
Technically, I was bit by a shark.
Dave, I mean, really, did they penetrate your skin? Do you really need that bandage?
Lucy, I don't know what to tell you, okay? You tell me if I need the bandage.
It looks like you scraped yourself on the ladder, maybe, on the way out.
I'm sorry?
Did you get out of the water abruptly?
I don't know how to explain it to you. Maybe I have tough skin. Perhaps lemon sharks don't leave that bad of a mark. Maybe they're pack animals and they're marking me for later. I don't know.
So I think it was fun to make a movie for people, for real people, for regular people that they can relate to. And then you have the extreme comedy. You have Vince and Favreau and Bateman and Kristen Davis, great comedians in their own right, and it makes it extremely funny. So in thinking of that, I felt that, you know, we could all bring a lot of strengths to that, because, you know, I haven't gotten it right yet. I'm 38, I'm not married, I'm trying. But it's fun to bring that perspective to it as well.
Thanks a lot for bringing me here to Problem Island.
Would you prefer a male or female, monsieur?
What would you recommend more for like a nurturing, pampering, motherly energy? Yeah, a man or a woman?
So, Joey, do you have any problem areas?
I hold a lot of tension in my upper thighs.
Jason pulled a gun on our therapist.
I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
And force him to say whether or not we were gonna make it.
What would you say?
Put that in. I'll holster this.
Let go, give in, give up, surrender.
Who is that?
That's the yoga guy.
Damn.
Allow me to put on something more proper.
Thank God.
Now, who is ready for their yoga?
This just gets better and better.
See, as I gently go deeper and deeper into a stretch.
Fabio, that's enough with the pulsating.
Give up.
Couples retreat.
Take two. It's like, well done.